Welcome. I'm John Canopener.
And I'm James Wang.
And together we are Rock Hard. And today's a very good day.
Hell yeah.
Because once again we watched the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Mm-hmm.
But we actually watched the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
And the reason we did that is because if you guys have seen the new poster that just dropped.
Yeah, I saw it this morning while I was on my phone, and I thought it was fake. I just thought it was like a fan-made poster, and I was like, I don't know. But throughout this whole day today, as of recording, the 20th, it came out today, and I was like, oh, this seems fake. I don't know. I just didn't think anything of it, and then I keep seeing people post about it, and I guess it's official. And apparently, the person who did the Scream 5 poster did this new one, the one that looks like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 74 poster, and I guess whoever did that did this one as well. But I thought it was fake, but I guess it's real as shit.
Yeah, so since we saw that, and then we did in our last video, we watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre because that was on the marquee, and we're like, oh, maybe they're being clever and they left out the on purpose. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
But now that we have this poster with, you know, it looks like the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre poster, but with Ghostface. You want to bring it up?
Yeah, I'll bring it up right now.
It's like, obviously this is supposed to be, unless it's throwing us off, because, you know, why not? But it looks like Texas Chainsaw Massacre is going to be, you know, heavily referenced. It is pretty sweet.
It is. It is a sick ass poster.
Yeah, welcome to Woodsboro, where the past never dies.
Scream 7.
Scream 7. Okay.
And then, yeah, this is like the original. So this is the new one that came out today, and then this is like what the Texas Chainsaw Massacre poster looks like.
Okay, see that, people? I mean, they even got the same font for Scream 7. So anyway, like, since this dropped, we were like, okay, then let's just watch the original.
Mm-hmm.
And so we just got done watching it. We took some notes. And okay, so you guys know the basics of it, you know, everything that happens. These people have no motive, really.
They were at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Right. And if you remember what Billy said in Scream 1 about how there's no motive, like, it's a lot scarier when there's no motive, Sid. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't really believe in motive, Sid. I mean, did Norman Bates have a motive?
No.
Did they ever really decide why Hannibal Lecter liked to eat people?
Don't think so.
See, it's a lot scarier when there's no motive, Sid.
But then, you know, right after he gave his motive.
We did your mom a favor, Sid. That woman was a slutbag whore who flashed her shit all over town like she was Sharon Stone or something.
Yeah, we put her out of her misery, because let's face it, Sidney, your mother was no Sharon Stone.
But he was even saying himself that it's not, you know, it's a lot scarier when there's no motive.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, what if maybe, you know, we're sitting here trying to figure out, oh, it's somebody's fucking mom, it's Leslie Mocker, it's this person, it's that person. And in one hand, I was like, what if somebody just wants to succeed? Like, no one's been ever able to take out Sydney. So what if some guy
just take it as a personal challenge?
Some wacky fucking group of people was just like, fuck it, we'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
We've studied every murder we've known. We know how these ghost faces, where they fuck up, and we're going to fix all those mistakes, and we're going to actually succeed at it. Maybe. I don't know. Another thing that's bugging me is on this other trailer here. We're going to be bouncing around a little bit here, people. Just bear with us. And by the way, there's still a little bit in the corner there to do. We're almost fully set up here. Okay, so this one dropped a while ago.
This new one right here, yeah.
And on here, you notice on the top it says fear hits home. That's weird to me. It's weird because it reminds me a lot of Halloween, to where, you know, the night he came home.
Mm-hmm.
And then Michael Myers is always, you know, like just this being of evil, you know, like there's no more man in there. Like there's no,
he's just
pure evil.
Pure evil, yeah. I'm trying to find
He's like evil incarnate. So if this is like fear incarnate or something. I know they didn't say anything about Halloween. They're like, pay attention to Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I mean, Scream kind of has its roots in Halloween.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't.
And that line just reminds me so much more of Halloween than it does Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Fear hits home. It's not saying that Ghostface is coming home. It's not saying Stu's coming home. It says fear hits home. Fear is psychological. It's not a physical thing. So, on another note here, I've seen a lot of people pick this poster apart and everything. There is one guy on the bottom here that's throwing me for a loop. This guy, no.
This guy here, right?
Nope, lower.
This guy, yeah.
That guy.
This guy. I'll probably have to zoom all the way in.
Okay, if Scream 7 is taking legacy notes, just like the clip said, the last clip we got, it said Scream 7 Legacy. All right, if that's what we're doing now, and this is like a Halloween 2018, okay. In 2018, okay, because in this new clip, the Legacy clip, we're seeing a lot of, what is it, Fallbrook?
Fallbrook, yeah.
Fallbrook
psychiatric hospital or
right.
whatever, yeah.
Okay, we're seeing it. Okay, just like good old Michael Myers.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, I know Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a thing, but like, roll with me, because if it's 2018 kind of ish, we had the whole Dr. Sartain twist to where, he just wanted to study evil on its own. And then he also wanted to study Lori too, to see like how they complement each other, whatever. Did they keep each other alive? Is this, like just her always knowing Michael's out there, and then Michael knowing that he never got her? Is that something
that keeps him alive or something? Yeah.
Right. Okay, so we're seeing this like psychiatric hospital and shit, and I'm starting to think, I'm like, okay, this guy in the corner, he looks like a wacky doctor. This guy with the beard.
Mm-hmm. There you are.
Yeah, that looks like he came out of, what did I say, the Harry Potter world? Like he looks like the Fantastic Beast guy. His hair's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Anyway. What if he's a wacky doctor, And what if he, I'm thinking a doctor that's twisted might want to see if motives could be planted. Like, what if a motive could be planted? Like, what if this guy works at the fucking nut house or whatever, but he like can convince a few of the people there that Sidney Prescott is the reason you're in here, or something like, or convince them that they're fucking Stu or Billy or something like that, or anything.
Or they're like related to him somehow.
Something like that. And then, so literally they have no motive except for a manufactured one from this fuck or whatever. And this, maybe he wants to study Sidney too. Like, how far would fear push you? Because it says fear hits home. So how far would fear convince you that people that good and well are fucking dead? Would it convince you that there might be a chance that they're alive? And could that be a test for her? You know what I mean? Is this just some crazy, like, everybody's trying to pick a family member or something? I get it. But at the same time, like, this would be something a little different.
Yeah, you just play like a fucking, this whole thing is like one big psyop.
Right. Or I was also considering, because there's a lot of weird shit in that trailer. There's a lot of stuff in the trailer that might be pointing towards Sid might be a nutcase. Because I remember, once again, with Halloween 2018, when we were, we had Halloween 2018, we had Halloween Kills, and we had Halloween Ends. When Halloween Ends was coming out, you and me were both, like, we're trying to figure out what the fuck's going to happen. Oh my God. And we came up with, we thought that this might be some kind of cognitive behavioral therapy, because that's what Karen mentioned early in 2018. So it was like, oh, could this all be like a Shutter Island kind of thing, to where, she's in the nut house, but they're making her play the role so she could face her fears and get the fuck over it. And, we're all kind of like wondering, like, how in the fuck does Sydney even have a kid right now? Like, she has kids, but how does she have a teenage kid? That's
like so soon.
We've done a few videos on this already.
The mathin, like, she should have been pregnant earlier in the franchise.
Yeah, there's something going on here.
Yeah.
So, like, could she be doing a Shutter Island kind of thing? And could she be having fear that she can't let go of? Yo, Tatum's gonna grow up. She's gonna be my age. Is this gonna happen to her? Is this just gonna keep going? Because you see, Gail's looking a lot to me like original Gail. She almost looks younger. She has this leopard print and this red jacket, which reminds me so much of early Scream, like 1996,
I
like
could
Scream
probably
1.
find it real quick.
That just looks like something that she would wear in the 90s.
Yeah.
And then we have like the, we have the Cooper sign, the street sign. This is like East Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
In the trailer,
you can kind of see that she's kind of wearing, like in the first movie, she's wearing like red, kind of.
Yeah, I don't even know if she wears leopard in here. It just seems
like a Gale thing to wear.
Like, and I know she always kind of has, like, even in Scream 6, she had like this bright ass blue suit and stuff. So I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
There's just something that is, making me think that there's something to it. Like, it reminds me of old Gale.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then if we go to the trailer, the actual trailer, not the clip.
What up?
Man, you're a whiz with this, man. I'd be fucking up left and right. Okay.
All right,
Let's go here. Okay. Let's move through this a little bit because what I'm talking about, the clocks.
Yeah.
There's something a little strange here.
Let me see if I can try to find it.
And once again, I'm sorry this is all over the place, but
yeah,
we're still moving and everything. We're doing the best we can.
We gotta like just do it really.
Do. Okay, there's 2 times in this trailer where they show like a clock tower, and both times it has the same time on it, but it looks like 2 different times of day. So it could be like one's just exactly 12 hours later.
Yeah, it just doesn't. It seems too weird.
Okay,
yeah,
pause it right here. Okay, you see that? I was going to point it out, but you can't see it.
Yeah, right here with the mouse.
That says 6:55, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This looks like the morning.
Almost looks like, it could be morning.
Plus, there's like nobody out. Like it wouldn't be like 6:55.
Would this be like almost 7 in the morning?
Like 7?
Yeah, it looks.
Depending on what time of the year, or it can also be what you said. Didn't you say how like this can take place like in the
That's
summer?
That's what I was getting at.
And
it could be like 2 different times a year.
Yeah.
Like we could get one part of this movie to where, it takes place. That's how we get her as a teen. Maybe that's how we get Tatum as a teen.
That is just probably
we get a little time jump or whatever, and it's like this happened. There was an attack and everything, and then but with going with Sydney's crazy thing. Okay, that clock said 6:55. Okay, now we keep going. Now Sydney is running down the street. Where's my daughter?
Yeah. I think it's before this. Try to find her real quick.
Okay, she'll be right.
There's
that one.
The first one.
Yeah.
Keep
going.
It's like right around here. No.
What's up? I mean business.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Almost. Come on. Right there.
Okay, bam.
Bam. All right.
Now, if you look closely.
There's another one.
Okay, and this is where we have this good because it says Cooper right here. Cooper, like CC Cooper Avenue. We have Mark Evans. We have a lot of familiar fucking names here. We got this clock, and it says 6:55.
Yeah, I'll probably have to like find like a picture or something, but it says like 6:55 the same time as the one before.
And now look how different it looks.
And it's like nighttime.
Yeah, pitch black. Okay, and we did look at Scream 2, and there's no clock on this tower at the school, but that looks a lot like...
There's like a tower that looks just like that.
The tower at the school. So what I'm getting at here is this looks like dreamland almost. This looks like maybe Sid is in some kind of hypnotherapy. Because even throughout this trailer, you hear like, hello. And you hear like, boo boo. And you hear phones ringing and stuff like that.
And you could think this is part of the trailer, but...
Could phone ringing be... A trigger? A trigger for her to, I don't know. Like, I could see her not being so scared for herself anymore, but her being scared for her own kids, definitely. But we haven't seen one other kid in here, and we know she at least has 2 kids. I'm going to take the girls to school, is what she said in Scream 5. And then all of a sudden, all we're seeing is Tatum. It's weird. And they're only after Tatum, which is strange, too.
Not the other daughters.
Right. So anyway, Sid could be crazy. Or not crazy, but she could be dealing with a lot of fear. And the psychiatrist or whatever is pushing her with hypnotherapy or some kind of something to get her to face everybody. And that's how you get Roman back. That's how you get Stu back. That's how you get all these
Like
people.
that way, yeah.
Because, you know, that. But if we want to go with the crazy doctor idea, I mean, what if he could plant ideas into these people's heads to make them think that they are Stu? They are, you know.
A lot of people are saying this guy.
Yeah, that guy. I think he's a red herring like a motherfucker.
For
Like,
sure.
he looks like Stu. He must be a son.
I say,
Okay.
I mean, this guy. I mean,
That guy.
I'm sure a lot of people know
Prince
about
Charming
like
right
the
here.
about like the plaid theory, and that like almost every ghost face since the beginning of Scream has wore any like form of plaid on.
Yeah.
And so this guy's wearing plaid. So if you want to go with that with a theory, I think this guy could probably be a killer. This is my guess. I'm saying like probably like this guy's probably like some fucking
Yeah, look at that guy.
psychiatrist, and he's like telling this guy like, yo, fucking do some shit right now.
Right.
You want pussy?
He could be like a Loomis type that's like studying evil.
Yeah,
you know.
this guy probably has a body count.
Huh?
He looks like a body count. He's probably a body count. I mean, unless they throw us off, but in the trailer, Mark fucking gets it. So I don't know, but I think he's dying now.
Okay, and then we have
Now you have these guys over here.
Chad's totally fine.
Yeah, Chad's fine.
Okay. And we did notice that in. Okay, let's go with a little something else too, because somebody mentioned in our comments the other day about, you know, what about Billy's dad?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and if we're going the legacy route that we've been going, then we could have an old killer. You know, Michael was pushing it. Leatherface was definitely pushing it. These motherfuckers are old. So who's to say? I'm not saying the guy that's actually in the Ghostface costume is actually, you know, the killer, but the actual mastermind could be an old fuck.
Yeah, kind of like,
It could be Billy's dad. Maybe he owns the Airbnb now and he's fucking pissed, you know.
or Stu's
sure.
parents too.
Stu's parents, for sure.
Mhm.
Or it could really be looking like that. One that might be a little crazy that I was considering was fucking Dewey's mom.
Yeah,
Imagine she lost Tatum and she lost Dewey. I mean, she might have fucking gone wacko. Who knows?
that would send anyone over the edge.
And she's fucking old and she doesn't have anything left to lose. That could be a look at Trump. When you're old and you got nothing left to lose, like who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
for real.
let's just go crazy. I know because you know Sydney loved and whatever, she loved her like a daughter, it looked like, but that's what I'm saying. That's a crazy stretch. But besides that, it could be Billy's dad. It could be somebody much older. And then that motherfucker could have hired minions that don't care about getting caught or anything.
Yeah.
That really have, oh, we've planned this out. We know exactly how to do this. We've studied every Ghostface mistake there is. They don't even know who we are. So they're not even going to catch us at all.
Yeah, they have like no attachment to all.
No motive.
Yeah, no motive.
No motive. Just want to succeed. And then get her back to fucking Woodsboro. They're going to use Tatum as bait.
It's Mickey. Mickey's alive.
Use Tatum as bait. Draw her back. Oh, I'm not going to hurt her. Not till you're here to see it. Yeah. Okay, then bam, final act. And then I think final act might happen. And then what you're seeing as the opening scene in Stu's house with, what did he say? This is it. That guy.
This
Yeah.
is it.
This is it. That guy and the blonde chick when they're, yeah, whatever. What if that's the end? What if
And then like
it's
boom,
over?
roll the credits.
They don't even know, like, there was just a slaughterhouse there. And then they burn everything up and a ghost face gets away somehow. Or that's Sydney and she's fucking burning it up in her mind, walking away. And she's not going to live in fear anymore.
Yeah, what did she say? Like, I'm not made of glass.
Yeah, stop treating me stop treating me like glass, Dewey. I'm not going to break. I said that the other day. He was fucking dying.
Yeah, shit. That was too funny. It's so dumb.
And basically, all we have in Texas Chainsaw Massacre is that there could be a group of people, and then we have Scream 5. Scream 5.
Yeah.
It's Charlie from Group.
I'm a friend of hers from Group. Tell her I'm from Group. I'm Charlie. She's got my number.
Okay, well, is there a group, like a family, like a little made up family of psychos that have just been planning this for so long, and maybe like Richie's family just got in the way in Scream 6, and they're like, Okay.
Again, like a Scream 2, like we're in Scream 3 where Roman's like, oh, I didn't know they were gonna fucking do their own thing.
Right.
Like this was my original idea and shit like
Yeah.
that. So what if Scream 6 was just a fluke?
And have we completely like just dissed Christina Carpenter?
And yeah, Sam and Tara's mom. Yeah,
Like, why are we
she's
even
still
talking? Just
alive.
because Sam and Tara are in it doesn't mean she ain't.
That's also true. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. There's like so many people that are just not accounted for that we just forget. Like I said, I know I said it as a joke, but like yeah, Martha, like Randy's sister, like she's still alive. Maybe she fucking lost it too. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Lost her brother, and then like her kids are always in danger now too because of fucking Sydney and stuff. So like yeah,
And that's Martha.
and she knows movies too. 'Cause I'm assuming because of Randy and shit. So, and she has the tapes.
She always has the tapes.
Mm-hmm.
She's always like, you know, like in Scream 3, she shows up out of nowhere. It's like, I have a tape from Randy. Here you go. You know, and then in Scream 5, Mindy and Chad and Martha, it's all at their house where they all meet up and talk about like who could it be and all this kind of shit.
Yeah. Like,
And then there's that big
suspects.
the big picture of Randy right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There.
That's what I'm saying. There's so much room for potential that like, yeah, everything again, like most of the time the people that we see on the fucking posters are usually like all we get, and they're usually one of them is the killer. But I really hope that they just, you know, like just because they're on the poster doesn't mean like, you know, they're the killer.
If what I'm saying is slightly right, to where if that doctor can really fuck with people,
It'll be different.
he can say that he only did this to like 3 people, but there could be a backup somewhere. I don't know.
He has like a cyanide tooth. He says the truth and it click and then dies.
I think that's about it, man.
I mean, yeah, because like the only thing that I really have was like when we were watching Texas Chainsaw, I was trying to like piece it together as like, okay, like the only thing that kind of makes sense is if like Stu or someone like our Billy's dad, or like just someone that was from the first movie, someone from that first movie is pretty much like taking in all these people. Again, from the psych ward is probably what they get most, you know, that's where they recruit people from or something, you know. But that's the only that kind of makes sense. There was something that that was being said from Sally's friend when they were like reading like the horoscope magazine, and I guess Sally's like a Capricorn or something. I have to like look it up, but like, and she was like saying like, oh, like pinch yourself and like whatever, like, you know, like you're dreaming or something. Like it was like a weird saying. I'm like, huh, like, you know. And I was wondering like, oh, like, you know, I don't know when's Sydney's birthday, but what if she's a Capricorn too, you know? And it's the same fucking thing, like pinch yourself. Yeah, I have to find the quote or something. Or I'll play the clip here. Check it out.
Check it out.
I think that'll be all right.
Read Sally. She's Capricorn.
Oh no. Capricorn's ruled by Saturn. There are moments when we cannot believe that what is happening is really true. Pinch yourself and you may find out that it is.
Or what if it's both? What if it's half her trying to get over some stuff in a therapy session? You get this crazy fucking Scream movie for like half the movie.
Yeah.
And then she wakes up and you're like, you motherfuckers, you pulled the whole dream bullshit on us. But then actual Scream takes off and it's like a 2-parter. So you get half of like a real movie and then finish it up in Scream 8 or something. I know it's not confirmed. Don't get mad at me.
It's not confirmed, but yeah. We're just speculating.
Yeah, there's a bunch of what if bullshit, but I don't know. I mean, that's Texas Chainsaw Massacre's got to be important.
I also put like Tatum could get kidnapped, just like what Sally did, like in the Texas Chainsaw, where she was like running to like the old man.
Yeah,
very simple names. He owns like a store, and then she runs and like, oh help, you know, like getting chased by Leatherface, and he winds up just being part of the family and just fucking tying her up and shit, just kidnapping her ass and stuff. So I'm like, what if that happens to Tatum too? What if like she gets kidnapped and gets brought, you know, somewhere, and then she has to go fucking, you know.
Mark almost looks like he's tying up somebody when he gets got.
No shit, or he's like tying his shoe. He looks like he's just tying his shoe, but you know.
What if he's tying somebody up? He's part of the family.
He's part of the family.
He's part of the Evans family.
Fuck.
They want revenge from Scream 2.
Fuck.
I don't know.
Ow.
But goddamn it, we're getting close. And like I said, I'm sorry this is all jumbled up and everything, but goddamn, I didn't know that poster was going to be dropping today.
Well, at least we're getting something though. That's all I care about, honestly. I really just want to see more of like either a trailer or again something as simple as do you get 2 posters? You get 2? You went twice, brother.
You went twice, brother. It's good biz.
Yeah, so I mean, just the little stuff that we're getting it's hyping me up. Like, yes, finally, I kind of want something because we're getting some bangers these, in 25, and we're looking forward to 26 and 27. Like these next years are fucking looking awesome, and Scream 7 cannot come any sooner, bro.
Yeah.
Next month, actually, dude, weeks.
And I think Kevin Williamson knows that we're screaming. We're screaming.
We're screaming for Scream.
We're screaming for something different.
Yes. Well, I mean, at least we are. I want something different. I know you want something different. I know there's people out there want something different. I know some people want to keep the same thing, but like you can only do that so many times. And
that's what I'm saying.
Or it gets so stale.
Right. For it to be a revenge thing and all this kind of stuff, I'm just like, I guess. I mean, let's just keep doing it then. But, we're spending all this time trying to figure out that. But at the same time, it could just be as simple as no motive. Just like Billy said in the first one.
No motive.
No motive. Anyway, well, that's all we have, people.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the posters?
Yeah,
Is this rocking your world or not?
This is fucking awesome. I still like the other one. This other one. Try to save it real quick. This shit's bad as hell.
And Chad and Mindy, they just look a little off to me. I don't know.
They don't. To me, honestly, it doesn't seem like they belong there for some reason.
Right.
Like, they seem so out of place. Like, not because. They're mostly connected to 5 and 6. Like they don't.
Like there's no reason to have them.
There's no reason to have them there.
Unless you're making a reason for them. I don't know.
Unless they're just part of the body count. But anyway.
Woodsboro, Pine Grove. This could be a little town that she made in her head.
Like a safe place, a safe space,
Mm-hmm.
But then someone's infiltrating that safe space by triggering her. Maybe one of like that douchebag doctor guy. This fucking guy right here. Try to pull it up. What if maybe it's like him and then like this guy right here. But if like they're like, what if they're like, oh, let's fucking, I don't know, like maybe they're like in cahoots or something, and they're like, yeah, let's just fuck with her and see how far we can just mess with her shit.
That's what I'm saying. I can see a doctor, because a doctor, like somebody that's really crazy about science and their field and everything. Rarely, like they don't think of the consequences. They just want to see if things could be done
in the name of science,
and just to answer questions. They don't care if they're going to go to jail. They don't care if anybody dies. They don't care. To them, it's all worth studying in some way.
Mm-hmm.
And so, it could be getting pushed that far to, actually make a little Scream movie himself and see what happens. Planning motives. I don't know. I know it sounds wacky, but I don't think it's too. I think that's something kind of clever and
a little stuff again. Something a little different.
Mm-hmm.
A little different.
We always wondered how Michael snapped. I was like, what if you just got something planted in him? I don't know. But anyway, you have anything else?
No, sir.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate every single one of you. And if you have subscribed, God bless you.
Thank you.
We will never ask, but it means a lot to us, so thank you. And we will see you again on the next one. But for right now, this is Rock Hard out.
Beans, rice, and Jesus Christ. Bitches.
Doodles.
Fucking toodles. And release the files.
You better, dude. You fucking better. All right, wait. Hold on. There was one thing I forgot. There was a part in Texas Chainsaw Massacre where the hitchhiker. Okay, they have Sally at the table, and Grandpa's at the end, and then you have the hitchhiker on the side with the cook, and then you have Leatherface over here. Okay. Sally's freaking the fuck out, which, yes. And she's like, please don't let him kill me. And then the hitchhiker goes, you ain't got to worry about him. Me and him do all the killing. We do all the work. He don't do the killing. And then the cook says like, yeah, I don't like it much or anything like that. That can go along with what I'm talking about to where, yeah, the doctor has no intent on wanting to kill people himself, but
no problem.
in the name of science, he wouldn't mind these two psychopaths going out and trying their luck. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. And then, yeah, because, there could be a mastermind and then two that are just doing the work. And then also the stew house could obviously be the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house of death, the kill house.
The death.
Because so much has happened there. All right.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
All right. We're serious this time. Bye.
All right, bye.